They said it was impossible, and yet here we are. Atletico Madrid 2, Barcelona 1. The away victory against Barcelona that has eluded Atleti for my entire life today was achieved. And similar to almost every Atleti game this season, was achieved in extremely dramatic fashion deep into extra time. Welcome to a special episode of Lengua de la Liga, where we're going to talk about this Barca Atleti game. There's probably a lot to say. Guys, I don't care which team you support. Drop your thoughts down below in the comments. Leave a like on the video and hit subscribe for more weekly La Liga content here on Deadball TV. Jose, I'll show some honor here, and I'll let you speak first. As the defeated side, what is your biggest takeaway from Barcelona in this game?
Biggest takeaway, I think if you've really been paying attention to Barcelona this season, this game probably had our season summed up into one game to an extent, right? Like, I think I said a couple episodes before that we've kind of seen the highs of Barcelona. We've also seen the lows, most recently in the last month and a half. And this game had it all. You know, I mean, pure, and I think all three of us can agree, pure domination by Barcelona in every way, right? The first half, with how many chances that were created. I mean, if you have eyes and you watch the game, you'll agree. Let me know in the comments down below.
Do not agree. 2 shots on target in the first 45, but I mean, if that's pure domination, I guess.
No, it was. I think Atleti we gifted them the first goal, right? I think to an extent. I think it was literally laid off by Casadon. It was a great finish by De Paul, who's frankly that finish saved his entire game. But I think, you know, again, it's the cruelty of football, man. I feel wholeheartedly we dominated. We dominated. Hey, I'm pissed too, Michael. I'm pissed too, bro. Look, I'm.
Was that Michael's camera, or was that the sound of the net after Sorloth's winner late?
Oh, man, that was a good one. I like that.
A little bit of a ripple effect there. Sorry, Jose, you were saying something disrespectful about the ball?
Or, you know, accurate synonyms, really. I think at the end of the day, look, man, I'm not unpleased with how Barcelona played. I'm really not. I thought we played very well. I thought we worked the ball extremely well. I thought Pedri had a fucking game. Pedri was a magician out there, bro. I don't care what anybody says. This hate that goes on the timeline between Pedri and Bellingham, just stop it. Just stop it. You sound stupid. Both sides. Like, just enjoy both of them playing. And I think that he led the team today, frankly. Lewandowski was fuck, man.
Oof.
You kind of knew, like, in the first half with some of the chances, but the one late in the second, even if Ferran was off, fuck, man, just hit it. Sorloth would have banged that home like he did at the fucking very end, bro. You had a perfectly open net. It's just, I don't know if those demons from last season are creeping back up on him. I don't want to sit here and say he's washed like half the timeline will, but yeah, man, I really can't say anything. Then props to Atletico at the end of the game for stealing it, because that's really what it was. It was a fucking robbery. It was a hit and run. Congrats to Atleti for keeping the streak alive. If they win the title this season in this fashion, maybe we should stop hyping up La Liga like we do. I don't know. I think the football being played by this team isn't that attractive, to be fair.
Unbelievable. He's downplaying the league.
Bro, I'm saying if they win in this fashion, you're going to tell me you sat there and enjoyed watching your team play? Because I only saw one team really out there, to be frank.
I mean, dude, to be honest, yes. I enjoy that style of Atleti ball.
He's also a Spurs fan, lad, by the way.
It's the identity of the team.
You know?
It's the identity of the team. It's defense first. There was never, ever a situation in which Atleti was going to have more shots than Barca in this game. That was never going to be a possibility.
But it doesn't. Okay, look, with that much talent on the field, how much money's on the field at one time, do you think, for Atleti? Just curious.
At least 250 mil.
And they're sitting back in a low block with everybody and their moms behind the ball. And you're telling me you're okay with how they played?
Jose, did you think they were going to go toe-to-toe, really?
No, but if you'd asked me at any point at halftime, who's the team's on a 10-game, 11-game winning streak, and who's the one that's struggling for form right now, would you have guessed it was who it is? Because I wouldn't have. Like, I'll give you props for the dub. When I talk about how you played the game, I'm pleased with my team, and I didn't see anything from Atleti that would make me feel like they're going to springboard from this into the title. And if they do, I'll be shocked. Because to me, it's not, again, with how much talent they have on paper, this is just Simeone ball. You're right. It is your identity. But your identity is terrorist football. So, again, congrats on the win. but no one's impressed with how they played. And there's no stat you could throw out there that's going to make me feel better about that.
I'm going to use your own words against you.
Fair.
It's a results-oriented business.
Yeah, that's fair. And that brand of football is only acceptable when you win. So again, congrats. But if you lose at all or hit a down run of form, I'm curious to see what happens, because this can't. If this is how you're going to treat every game, regardless of the winning streak, or whether you're playing against Barcelona or Getafe or anything along those lines, fine, you can get the results, right? But I think there's also a reason Atleti has gone. What, this is your first away win since 06, 07?
06.
06? And how many titles do you have?
Yeah, Barcelona are a good team. It's hard, or at least it used to be hard to be Barcelona away. Now it's becoming quite regular.
First win, and it's becoming quite regular. By the way, Xavi's undefeated against Simeone. As well as probably how many other managers. It's not easy.
Xavi the manager.
He's the man employed.
So you can be disrespectful, but I can't.
Who was on the touchline today?
Interesting. Not Flick.
He's not the manager today.
No, I agree. But don't come in here and say 1 win in 14 years and it's easy all of a sudden. Come on, bro. Come on. You could do it for the clicks and the views, but let's be real. Let's be real.
That's what the Leganés fan base was saying. Those aren't my words.
Is it?
They scored their Los Palmas fans.
Hey, listen.
And the Las Palmas fans.
You guys can point to it all you want, troll all you want to, but those who know ball and were actually watching the game with their two eyes know what I'm talking about. Think what you want.
Michael, chime in here.
No, you first. You gotta now gloat.
I mean, I'm not gonna gloat too much. I will just say, in response to Jose's clearly emotional rant, devoid of logic, but that's okay.
Devoid of logic. That's cute.
I would be in the same position if we lost.
You usually
in
are.
the same circumstances. I will agree that Pedri was insane today. I think he won MVP officially of the match. I think that's justified.
Deservedly so, yeah.
I would like to ask you guys, and also those in the comments, for Atleti to continuously do this. We have continuously bunkered down, absorbed pressure, won games late. It's like, once something happens once, it's a fluke. Happens twice, okay, whatever. Happens 12 times, okay. This is no longer luck. This is who the team is. If you do not put us away, we are going to bite you in the ass late. We've said that for weeks now on this channel. And Barcelona fumbled the bag multiple times. And you know what? Shout out to King Oblak. Because I said in the preview, he was the most important player in this match. 6 saves, some massive saves late. Mm-hmm. One was on Raphinha. I can't remember who the other one was against.
Olmo.
Dude was a beast. Olmo. Yes, Olmo.
Both saves were insane.
Yeah. He balled out. And we needed a big Oblak performance against Barcelona.
Which I feel like he usually gives. I think he gets unlucky in some previous, iterations of this fixture. To be honest, like Oblak has been insane for fucking, I don't even know how long now.
But yeah, I watched the game. I'm going to tell you, man, I was calm. I was calm the whole time. Barca scored the goal. Lucky ass goal. Lucky ass goal, dude. Gavi is not intentionally. It's a terrible first touch that goes right back into Pedri. Again, shout out to Pedri, player of the game. But I felt comfortable because I've seen Atleti play like this the whole season. And I knew if Barca weren't putting it away, we were going to strike back. I didn't know that Sorloth was truly him. By the way, Michael, I'd love to know if he's a top 10 transfer now after that one.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Two game winners in a row. And you know who gave him the assist on both goals? Molina.
It's crazy, right?
Cooking, bro. The depth is real.
You know what, guys? I think this is how we're gonna go with this game. As Eminem said, look, if you all had one shot or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment, would you capture it or just let it slip? That's what Atleti did today. They seized the moment and Barca let it slip away. Eminem perfectly described this game. Now, Jose, you could say we played well. You could say you played well against Leganés. What happened? You lost the game. You could say you played well against Las Palmas.
We didn't play well against Leganés, by the way, and Las Palmas. You played for one half.
You played pretty well against Leganés.
Pedri was terrible. There were multiple
You got your rant.
who were bad.
You got your rant. You played well against the other teams. Fair enough. But you lost all those games. You've lost 3 straight home. When was the last time Barcelona lost 3 straight home games?
It's been a while.
I've never seen it in my lifetime. I'm gonna be honest.
I thought Michael was about to pull out a date. I don't know. 1924.
I thought so too. I tried to find some data. I think it's in probably the Dinosaur Museum or something like that because I have never seen it in my lifetime. Never.
You the date
probably
back
in
to
the
Van Gaal era,
Library
maybe.
of Alexandria.
Probably there.
Down.
And it's
probably
Leganes, Las Palmas, and a team who you've been dicking on since 2006 at home. Atleti. Atleti have done nothing against Barcelona away. Nothing. It's always been at the Metropolitano or back in the day, Vicente Calderon, where Atleti get the result against Barca. Never at Camp Nou. Never at the Montjuic. By the way, Montjuic, bro, you guys gotta get that Camp Nou ASAP ready, because this Montjuic is a curse right now. But I don't think Atleti played well today. I'm gonna be honest. I think they kind of. I'll say it again, like the PSG result. I think you guys scammed it, but guess what? It don't matter. You come away with the 3 points, Barca with 0 points, and Sorloth. I'm sorry. I wasn't familiar with your game, because I thought even without the goal, I thought Sorloth was a beast. His hold up. By the way, Casado,
yes,
you should be ashamed. The dude barely touched you. You went down like a bowling ball. Or bowling pin,
to be fair, when that's that much of a gap, I do the same shit. Like, to be honest, like
bro, man.
No,
Casado,
he's two of Casado. He is two of Casado, bro. It's not
hey,
like
Casado, man, hit the gym. But I thought De Paul was really quiet in the first. De Paul was really quiet in the first half. Second half, money, absolute money. The goal was fantastic, and Atleti just. I think once they realized, oh, we can actually attack Barcelona, they started feeling more confident. And I didn't like how you guys approached the first half, Atleti, and I thought Barca were completely dominant. But the second half, they showed a bit more calmness on the ball. Julian, I thought, was a bit better out wide compared down the central. And yeah, this is now a massive result. Massive, like 3 points ahead of Barca. You have a game in hand, and we don't even know how Barcelona are going to regroup after these results. And Lewandowski just shows you the difference between these two teams is one team has a bench, the other one doesn't. And the team that has the bench won the game, and the team that doesn't have the bench lost the game.
Yeah. That's actually a great way to summarize it.
I don't think many people would have picked, over the last month or so, Sorloth to be the more clinical striker between him and Lewandowski. But we've seen the pendulum swing.
If Barcelona had Sorloth, they won this game.
I had him top four.
Top four. You did.
I need one W today, bro. I need one W today. Holy shit. Like, just give me something, guys. Give me something, man.
Honestly, I do think Pedri was a W. I thought that Kubarsi overall had a pretty strong game too. Even the winner from Sorloth, that's a fucking rocket, dude.
Yeah.
It's a great finish. It is not easy. It is not as easy, and a great cross from Molina.
But it comes in with technically. So Kubarsi was in front of him. There was only two bodies in front. So I agree with that last part Jack said. Like, it's not easy to have that come in at pace. And they're like, you know what? I'm not just going to try and make sure I get contact. I'm going to bang it home so it beats Peña. That's a true finisher's goal. Like, I can't say it any other way. When I saw it, I was like, of course, after I fucking hype this dude up, he scores on my fucking team and ends the game, bro. This is, anyway, it's whatever.
I actually want to pat everybody on the back. Well, not you, Jose, because you weren't there on the preview. You were golfing with the fam or something.
Homie just said, except for this dude. But anyway, go ahead.
You got your dub. Now it's back to the L's. No, Michael, I feel like we previewed this pretty well. Like when we talked about the weaknesses of Barcelona and how Atleti could win the game, basically what happened is what we said. Oblak was going to need to have a massive game. De Paul and Barrios were going to have to be good in the midfield. I thought Barrios, especially defensively, was quite good. De Paul was actually kind of meh. But I think he was carrying us in terms of chances created. Like, his lofted ball over top was just silk all game. And we questioned Barcelona's finishing. We said this is the one problem with Barca right now. Like, the reason Barca's not killing people 3-0, 4-0, 5-1 is because all of a sudden the shooting has abandoned them. They look like stormtroopers out there. They can't hit anything. And that is going to leave the window open for Atleti. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, I had 2-1.
No, you had 3-2.
Nah, I changed it. But if you only watch the first part of the video, I said 2-1.
Bro, it was so cold. It was so cold till the very end. And Michael's like, no, that's not what happened.
Oh. Hey, clip that in post.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
That was good.
All right. I'm not sure if I have any other big takeaways from this game. I do want to say, I think if we're going form over the last 2 months, maybe in 6 weeks, whatever we want to do it, since the last break, De Paul's top 10 midfield in Europe right now, dude. He's cooking.
Top 5.
Not saying he's 3, not saying he's 2.
I would say top 5.
Okay.
Yep.
Shit, I'll take top 5.
Yep.
I'll go top 5. I would say, what about you? Going top 10?
Top 10 is actually like a pretty good, I would say top 5 is a stretch. In Europe,
It's close. Just the last 6 weeks.
if he is, it's very close, like 5 or 6. I mean, he's definitely top 10 in my book. While Atleti's been on this run, he's been instrumental, and hence you haven't seen guys like Gallagher come in. I do think I expected more from De Paul in this game, but he is playing pretty damn lights out in certain aspects for sure. Top 10, top 5 is kind of hard for me, bro.
Just one last thing I want to say: the title race is not done. Barca are not out of it.
Oh, hell no.
Barca are definitely not out of it, because if we've learned anything, Barca can still go on a crazy run. Atleti could drop a couple games. This is far from over, people. Far. And that's what makes it exciting. But now Atleti, really, they got it in their own hands. Let's see how they take advantage of it. But this win is now, this is what you need confidence level. Now you have a little bit of a break. How does Barcelona regroup after the break? Makes it very fascinating.
Do you know Barcelona's first game after the break?
I think it's Athletic Club in the Supercopa, no?
Oh, in La Liga.
In La Liga. No, what is it?
It's Getafe away.
Of course it is.
Well, Getafe did lose today.
Let's go do some professional wrestling to kick off the second half of the season. I'm totally down,
If
bro.
if you thought terrorist ball was on site
No,
today,
you're right. You're
wait
right,
till-
Jack. That was highly disrespectful of me. Getafe still exists, so I apologize. Atleti fans, I apologize, because there is true terrorist football, and it is Getafe. So, Bordalas, fuck yourself. All right, go ahead.
I appreciate that. If you want to put us on the watch list, that's fine. But if we're going full designation,
No flight list.
I would appreciate it. No flight list. If you want to put us on the extra screening list, that's fine. But yeah, until we start playing like those guys, I would appreciate it.
That's my bad.
We were not escalated any further. I don't have anything else to say about this game. Man, I'm telling you, bro, the next Atleti Bilbao game is gonna go so hard.
Oh,
I wonder what the next big
Where do you guys
big
play
match
first?
we have is.
Or what do you guys play next? Is it the San Mamés or no?
No, Summer
We
Mess was
already
earlier
won
this
the
season.
Summer Miss.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's gonna be.
Now that was
Hey.
that was a scam as well.
Hey, by the way, you know Athletic Club are only 3 points behind Barca now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what the final match day is? Barcelona visit San Mamés. Final match day.
Dude, honestly, it's gonna be a banger. Every time
Oh
Barca
my
goes to the San Mamés, it's like insane. Fans, everything. It doesn't matter. I always consider it to be like a.
I actually checked Barcelona's last 4 games. It's Real Madrid at home. I think it's Espanyol away, Villarreal at home, Athletic Club away. So you better be in that title race. Otherwise, those last 4 games are going to be hell.
Well, even if we are, I mean, they're going to be hell.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, they're going to be hell regardless. So, yeah, that's a crazy schedule to end. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. Atleti's last game, Las Palmas away. It's not an easy game. How Las Palmas have been playing.
Yeah.
But I'll take that over the San Mamés away.
Oh my God, San Mamés on a final match day is absolutely.
There's a
That's
picture.
like one of the-
Imagine.
There's a picture I have blown up somewhere in this office where Raphinha had scored like 2 years ago, I think it was. And the amount of all you can really see is the fans in the background. The treatment they're giving Rafa as he's like going towards that side of the field is holy shit insane.
Was this at the San Mamés?
Yes. They
Okay.
treated him, bro, like he could not believe. So, yeah, that game's going to be fire.
I got one last question, and it's about Raphinha, because I saw a little disrespect towards him on the timeline. And
From who?
when we were talking about player of the season, I'll drop the ads in the description. When we were talking about player of the season, I think it was 6 weeks ago, 2 months ago, something like that. I had Raphinha. Jose, you might have had Raphinha. I know we were considering Lamine Yamal as like maybe number 2.
Correct.
What do you think? Because it was his pass, I believe,
Yeah.
that was intercepted that led to Atleti's winner.
It was. It's unfortunate.
What do you think?
So that pass, it did directly lead to Atleti scoring. But I'm also like, part of me thinks being progressive in that moment is not a bad thing. I like the thinking behind it. I would much rather take it than just moving the ball side to side laterally and doing nothing with it. Keeping possession just to keep it doesn't help us at all either. It just was a poorly placed pass. The execution wasn't great. That's it. But I don't mind like the actual thought behind the pass. I think Rafa's still playing well right now. With the difference between Rafa today and Rafa when we made that claim is he was finishing everything. Everything he touched turned to gold back then. And now it's like that post hit that he hit summarizes him for like maybe the last few weeks, where he's like doing the right things. It's just not coming together at the end. And then the save Oblak made on him, it just felt like it wasn't his day in front of net. But I think he still had a good game. I'm not mad at how Raphinha played today. If anybody's hating Raphinha on that performance, or even lately, bruh, I mean, he's probably one of Barca's best attackers right now, outside of Lamine Yamal, who still, again, without him, we're winless. And when he starts, we win.
Yeah. I think Raphinha's still been pretty damn good recently.
Yeah, I would think so
Yeah,
too.
I would agree too.
But I think I don't know. I feel like there's some leftover like criticism from the last couple years for Raphinha, and that's like coming up again. When really, as an Atleti fan, I'm just looking at Lua and I'm like, come on, man, you got to be better than that.
Facts.
Like he fluffed his line completely.
Bro,
like, twice.
that miss when he fluffed his line was terrible.
He's lucky that was offside.
My 18-month-old son could have finished that. No bullshit. Like I don't I don't know what else to say. I'm sitting there, I look down at him, I'm like, son, you could have finished that. 1000%, bro. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Like he's in the perfect spot, his legs where it should be. He just completely misses it. And I don't know.
I thought that was game.
It felt
when
like
the cross came in from the Shark. I thought that was game. I was like, well, we fought hard. And then he turned into like, the regular guys I play pickup with every Monday and Wednesday night and just completely missed. I was like, I cannot believe this is a man who was like, should have won the Ballon d'Or in 1920. And now he's just missing a complete. It was almost comical. I felt a little bad. Even his reaction, he was like, I'm cursed right now.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but he's got to bounce back because I really think the rest of the team has still been okay, but you got no spirit tip anymore. We said it many times.
Yep.
But okay, guys, we're going to end this special episode of Lengua de la Liga there. We hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button. Make sure to follow both myself and my co-hosts on Twitter. I'll put their links in the description. It's also in the description of every video, just in case you guys are wondering. So check them out. They're always tweeting about La Liga just like me. You can see my unhinged rants towards Atleti. Michael's a little more fair. Jose, you don't talk about Barca too much. You're more of a Prem. More Prem focused on your Twitter.
I choose not to engage with the toxicity of Barcelona Twitter. So I'm a fan. I love them. Michael knows what I'm talking about. It's better not to go down those rabbit holes. So I choose optimism.
It's worse than Arsenal, you think?
Yes, 1000%.
No, I think Arsenal's the worst.
I think no, bro. Barcelona Twitter gets really bad. Maybe I don't know. Did you guys pay attention to it like during COVID and when we were down? It's like it's still sometimes that bad.
Oh, you guys were ass then.
But still, like when everything is down, Barcelona fans can be some of the most toxic in the world, man. And I again, I love my people, love my fans, but I just choose not to go down those rabbit holes on Twitter. And even Arsenal, I don't post a lot about Arsenal anymore either, for being frank.
Yeah, you don't. You don't. Well, if you want to see whatever Jose's talking about, you can find him
Goals
on
TV,
Twitter,
TV
down below. Goals TV and on Goals TV,
Yeah.
which will be in the description as well. So we hope you guys enjoyed. Let us know your biggest takeaway from this game down below in the comments, and we'll see you guys in the next one. All right, hell